You might not like what I've got to say, but I'm going to say it anyway because it needs to be said. I represent a people underrepresented, spurned and resented, suffering internally as people back away from me in social situations. We number more than we're willing to admit, and so it's senseless for us to feel this feeling and yet keep on fighting it. It's time for us to unite. So stand with me now. Look the world in the eye and say, yes, world. I love shit sci-fi.
Oh, the worse the better. Whether it's hyper-intelligent mutant baboons orbiting the moon or nutty Russians controlling the weather, from Verne, Dick and Orwell to Heinlein and Huxley, I am there. I am sold. Anything but sci-fi is going to leave me cold if I pick up a book and find on the cover anything but a busty babe being gripped by her intergalactic lover. As he fires off a torpedo for what's sure to be a guaranteed hit, then I'm sorry friend, you are out of luck. I am never going to read it. If it's sci-fi, then I'm sold on it. Hook, line and sinker. I want a ridiculously manly protagonist, probably who used to be a drinker. He's tortured, he's rugged, he's muscly and he's brave. He's only in it for the money, but he always knows what to say, because he's a lover, he's a fighter, a venture to a venture, out of frying pan into fire, he doesn't care. He always knows what to say.
Sometimes in the morning I'll get on the bus, and I'll see someone I know, and I think I should go over and say hello, but I don't. Because for the life of me, I don't think I'd have enough to say to sustain a conversation. If I was a superhero, I'd have one glaring weakness: making good small talk.
So often I wake up in the morning and want to go straight back to bed because my real life is so much less interesting than what's in my head, and as I go cover to cover with some Asimov or Lovecraft novella, I can't help but feed those neon-coloured streams of sci-fi fever dreams. Dreams where grey-haired scientists rear levitating mice and talking cats, where school trips to the moon to meet civilizations composed of sentient gas are no more than a childhood commonplace, where every kid is played in the sherbet sands of Mars and our days are spent in infinite pastel ice cream bars where there's a million flavours, all of them your favourite, and sometimes it feels so real I can almost taste it. Worlds where we are better. Because we've mastered science and the elements, because our developments seek to push the precedents of love and kindness past the bounds of our socially imposed impediments. Worlds where everyone is brave and funny, there's no war, there's no hurt, and everyone has enough money. Where Uncle Pain has moved away, replaced by his brother Ecstasy. Where I can pop around the world from place to place and see my girlfriend face to face because she wouldn't need a fucking visa to visit me. Where I have a singular purpose: to smash some alien babes, fire lasers at dickheads, and fly around the galaxy. Yeah, I love shit sci-fi. Because we don't live in any of those worlds, we live in this one. And people here are silly. They shout things like, thank God it's Friday, and pretend they're not trying to say that they hate 5 days out of every 7. They're willing to believe in gods and heavens deeply against two fellas loving each other, but completely okay with death camps, public executions, drone strikes and scud launches. They cry crocodile tears over E.T. while chowing down on KFC and lie to each other constantly because they're afraid people will realise that on the inside, they're just as weird as everyone else is. Look, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not saying I'm a good person.
I shat on a car once. It was a girl's car. I knew the girl, and I feel bad about that. I shouldn't have shat on that car. Not even Darth Vader shat on a car. You know, I mean, they might work that into the new ones, but you know, at the moment you don't see him going around squatting on pod races, do you? Do you? No. So yeah, I might be talking out my arse a little bit, but the point remains that I love shit sci-fi. Because it's a weird place to start looking for catalysts for change, but at the moment it's a strange world filled with a lot of hate, and I think we can do better. And if you want to start to change things, where better to start than with your dreams? Thanks.
Hello, Bert. Now, Bert may look a little strange. He's sort of black and yellow, but get to know him a little bit and you'll find out he's a really nice fellow. Bert's a little bit different from you and me. Our friend Bert is a bumblebee.